Welcome to Hang with the Monkey, episode 3 of the official podcast from OddsMonkey, the greatest match betting service. Right, so this week we are looking at the Grand National, the biggest horse race in the world, well, the most famous one anyway, worth over £1 million, and one which catches the imagination of everyone around Britain and the world. It's said that over half the UK adult population will be betting on this race this weekend. And the three of us join you today are no different. Myself, Graham Bailey, joined by Ricky from OddsMonkey.
Hiya.
And Phil from Tricky Vet.
Hello.
Yeah, so we're looking today at the Grand National. Plenty of match betting opportunities out there, but we'll take a look back at what the race has offered us before. Is it worthwhile? What we need to look out for. Ricky, is the National a proven test ground for match batters? How has it panned out in previous years?
Yeah, it's an entry festival for the mass betters, as I say. Although not at a Cheltenham level, it's generally an above average kind of few days for match betters. With most of the races being televised on ITV, you're going to get the standard ITV racing type offers now with your Bet 365. 4-1 winners, you bet fair 3-1 winners, etc. Second place refunds. Last year there was also a very good Bet 365 offer that no doubt we'll be going through in a bit more detail later. So it's probably generally more targeted towards the existing account type of offers rather than the sign-up offers. Previously, due to the popularity of the national and bookmakers probably being aware of the business they're going to get from it, there's some bookmakers may pause their sign-up offers. So if you've not got any accounts open, you're holding back, trying to see if there's any enhanced offers going generally. Although not all of them. Generally, it's not really increased, or some may even pause the offer. So it's probably best to get your accounts opened and take advantage of any existing account offers once you've got that. So yeah, it's a popular festival, popular meeting, but not as good as Cheltenham, but still plenty to be getting involved with.
Yeah, because they do, obviously, in terms of quality, I think it's better than Cheltenham, but it's not quite up there with the imagination of the UK as a whole just yet. But obviously, we can see there's plenty going on. First day today is Thursday of the whole festival. We do see the national field has just been confirmed, which means all the bookmakers' offers are now out there. Phil, anything jumping out at you so far?
Yeah, so I mean, the Bet365 offer that Ricky mentioned was announced this morning. That's on again. It's £125 cashback when you place £125 each way bet, so £250 total. You can play this one of two ways. You can lay both the win and the place and get your £125 cashback. So you should be clearing over £100 profit on that if you want to do it that way. Or if you fancy a punt, you can just lay the win and let the place part run. You're going to get your £125 back if you don't win anything. So it's a risk-free shot at a decent win. I think that's a pretty good way to play that one. Sunbets have been sending out a pretty good offer. It seems to be invite only, but a lot of people have been getting this email. So check your emails. I got bet 50, get 25 each day. But a lot of people have been getting bet 100, get 50, which is pretty good. Like Ricky was mentioning, there's a couple of enhanced sign-up offers. A lot of them have pulled them, but Paddy Power have got a decent one on. If you bet £20 on the first race of today, you'll get a £10 free bet for each race through the card today. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I think Unibet have got an enhanced one on as well today. So if you haven't got accounts for those, they're worth looking at. Other things today, what have we got? For the National, another one I thought was pretty good was Genton Bet. If you like a punt, they've got a fail to finish refund on. So if your horse falls over, you're going to get your money back. So that's pretty good for those who like a punt. Today as well, we've got Sky Bet and Unibet doing refund if second on a couple of the races today.
And obviously, Rick, when we think of a national, we think about places, etc. But you'll be lucky if you won't find anyone paying more than 6 places on Saturday, will you? The bookies aren't really, they're not going to town on it at the moment, are they?
Not as much as you would hope. Say you would like the size of the field to get a bit more opportunity in the increased places. But yeah, generally the 6 is as good as you're going to get, unfortunately.
And some, I said some are still paying only 4 players, aren't they? So, does that stem from the fact that the bookmakers know, obviously, this one event is going to get £150 million in the industry because they know people are going to bet on it, so they don't need to up the offers like they do for Cheltenham. So, is that the reasoning behind it?
I would imagine so. As you said, if 50% of the population are going to be having a bet on it, probably the worst betting race or worst race you can place a bet on with 40 runners, but if the popularity is there and they know they're going to get the business, I would imagine that's their reasoning behind it all.
And Rick, anything that the guys and girls should be keeping an eye out in match betting terms from your point of view?
Just a couple of other offers as well, and I'll go on to the tools then. It's Smarkets have got a 50% refund in cash, up to £10 on the 4th race of each day. So you can look at perhaps either combining that with other offers, or just using the risk-free setting in the calculator to lock in a profit by backing at Smarkets and laying at a different exchange. So that's it's worth a few pounds each day. You've also got another paddy pair offer where if they're offering money back as a free bet on all losers if the SP favourite wins in the first 5 races on Thursday or Friday. So again, if you're placing a back and lay bet with a 3 paddy pair and the SP favourite wins, you can get your money back as a free bet there. So that was just a couple of others to mention. Going on to the tools, you've got the racing matcher on the OddsMonkey member area where that goes through all the offers for all the races over Aintree. They're all filtered out by each offer, by each bookmaker. You can see at a glance any low qualifying selections you can make. Inbuilt calculators to show all the potential profit and loss and the lay stakes to be required to get on the selections. And then on top of that, you've got the extra place or the each way matcher where we analyse the each way prices offered at the bookmakers against any each way terms or extra places that they're offering. And we look at, again, it's all ranked in terms of profitable selections, in terms of how profitable each one can be, whether you're looking at trying to target the extra place or just purely the extra place terms. And again, another calculator there with you enter your back stake and all your lay wins and place lays are all calculated there for you, showing you exactly what to do to try and target the refunds or the extra place money.
And obviously, Rick, for our particularly well-off listeners, there is perhaps a little chance of Dutch International. People think this is some people think it's easy, and it is, but it's a very difficult thing to do, isn't it, Dutch? And you'd have to have a lot of account to a lot of people to get this done. But in theory, it is possible on Saturday, isn't it?
In theory, yeah, it's a brave person to go ahead with it. I say 40 runners, so you'll need a larger bankroll to target them. Make sure you're covering all the 40 runners across the bookmaker accounts. But no doubt it will offer some a profitable angle, combining with the bookmakers that are offering the extra places where you can just cover the field. But yeah, definitely not for a beginner. But we do have the tools there. We've got the spreadsheets there for people who want to attempt it, where you can enter the details into a spreadsheet and that will calculate everything for you in terms of what you should be backing across, on each horse. But again, it's only for the experts only. You've got the accounts and the bankroll to go through it.
And also, speaking of the website, we do have a nice match betting guide on the site now, and we'll also told that there'll be a sweepstake kit coming up today. Now the Nationals being announced, there'll be a horse picker as well, just for a bit of fun, really. Get the family involved. They can use your computer to pick a horse. It's better than a pin in the newspaper or a dartboard. So there's something for everyone on the website at the moment. So please give it a look. And before we sign off, guys, we're going to have to get our big picks for the day. Let's start with you, Phil. Who are your hard-earned pennies going to go on Saturday?
Well, I was looking at Annabelle Fly. I mean, I think it's come into the favourite now, so it's not exactly an amazing pick, but it was 33-1 in the Gold Cup, and it came in third. It ran really well. I think that's a decent bet. I think it's about 10 or 11-1 at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to go for that one.
And Ricky, who are you looking at this week?
Yeah, I've taken a look at a horse that ran well recently at Cheltenham. A horse called Tiger Roll. Currently best price of around the 14 to 1. We're not earlier looking now. It's actually best price 12 to 1 now, so it's a little bit. Won the cross country chase at Cheltenham last month. It's also won a 4-mile race at the Cheltenham Festival last year. Carrying a decent weight, sorry, trained by Gordon Elliott, ridden by David Russell. So yeah, Tiger Roll 12 to 1 each way from me.
And for what it's worth, my pick, I quite like the Dutchman. I think he won nicely. I heard that last time in the mud, and I think it's going to be a bit of a mud fest this time around. So I think you're going to need someone who needs to go about 5 miles to win the race. So I think he's available at around 25 to 1 at the minute, but I think he'll come in. With Liverpool having such a great Dutchman at the back, I think a few of the locals will latch onto him. So I think he's one to look out for. But that's it for another episode of Hanging Out with the Monkey. Thanks to Ricky and to Phil again, and please join us next time when we'll have another episode. Thank you.